to record Dominic Spellman projects in this lovely house here just around the corner. Don't be called down.
And I run in old.
How long ago since you said this first, Dominic, would you say?
Oh, when I was going to school.
Is that right?
It must be 60 years ago.
Oh, it's lovely. I heard you at it the other night. And
60 years ago, huh?
Would you mind doing it so? It's ready to go now.
Not a bit in the world.
Okay, thanks, Dominic. And I'll lift it up myself here. It'll be easier to hold.
Yeah.
Now, Dominic.
Yeah. This is Padraig Pearse's oration at the grave of ODonovan Rossa, which I learned in school long ago, about 60 years ago. It starts off in Irish. Agaila, the herorum salaut nob, as sonawil crinaha aran lahasa. Agus sonawil bio the clanagail. Eg mulu an loan, the lagamari grain so. Is a grisa manaman nagarad. A tag a brona cynnihiog. Ac a carda na biach bronarab. Ac biach nartyn o'r gyslanab o'r cybni mich. Nach mi'n ein wasan, nach mi'n e siarin I iog. Is gorabas yn y wig sio. Is as na hwna tan o'r dimpel. A'r ochus sy'r siagail. Is the English version now. It has seemed right, before we turn away from this place in which we have laid the martyred remains of ODonovan Rossa, that one among us should in the name of all speak that praise of that valiant man and endeavour to formulate the thought and the hopes that are in us as we stand around his grave. And if there is anything that makes it fitting that I, rather than some other, that I, rather than one of the grey-haired men that were young with him and shared in his labour and in his sufferings, should speak here. I propose to you then that here by the grave of this unrepentant Fenian, we renew our baptismal vows, that here by the grave of this unconquered and unconquerable man, we ask of God, each one for himself, such unshakable purpose, such high and gallant courage, such unbreakable strength of soul as belong to ODonovan Rossa. Deliberately here we avow ourselves as he avowed himself on the dock, Irish men of one allegiance only. We of the Irish volunteers and you others who are associated with us in today's task and duty are bound together and must stand together henceforth in brotherly union for the achievement of the freedom of Ireland. And we know only one definition of freedom. It is Cohen's definition, it is Mitchell's definition, it is Rossa's definition. Let no man blaspheme the cause that the dead generations of Ireland served by giving it any other name and definition than their name and definition. We stand at Rossa's grave not in sadness, but rather in exaltation of spirit that it has been given to us to come thus into so close a communion with that brave and splendid grave. The clear true eyes of the man, almost alone in his day, visioned Ireland as we of today will surely have her, not free merely, but Gaelic as well, not Gaelic merely, but free as well. In a closer spiritual communion with him now than ever before, or perhaps ever again. In communion of spirit too, with our own dear comrades living and dead, who suffer in English prisons today, and speaking on their behalf as well as our own, we pledge to Ireland our love, and to British rule in Ireland our hate. This is a place of peace, sacred to the dead, where men should speak with all charity and with all restraint. For I hold it a Christian thing as O'Donovan Rossa held it, to hate evil, to hate untruth, to hate oppression, and hating them, to strive to overthrow them. Our foes are strong and wise and wary. Though strong and wise and wary as they are, they cannot undo the miracles of God, who ripens in the hearts of young men the seed sown by the young men of a former generation, and the seed sown by the young men of 1865 and 1867 are coming to their miraculous ripening today. Rulers and defenders of realms have need to be wary. If they will guard against such processes, life springs from death, and from the graves of patriot men and women spring living nations. The defenders of this realm have worked well in secret and in the open. They think they have pacified Ireland. They think they have purchased half of us and intimidated the other half. They think they have foreseen everything. They think they have provided against everything. But the fools, the fools, the fools. They have left us all our Fenians dead. And while Ireland holds these graves, Ireland unfree will never be at peace.
That it, Dominic, yeah. Thanks very much indeed. That was absolutely lovely. They did a great job of it.
Yeah.
We'll come up some night now and I'll show you open the house.
Right.
We'll have a cup of tea or something.
Right.
Is that all right?
Please, that's great.
Thank you very much for doing it.
Now,
yeah.
you're very welcome.
It's lovely, isn't it? Do you know, when I heard that last, I think I was only about 7 or 8 myself, and we were coming from Croke Park in Jerry Connolly's car.
In Jerry Connolly's car? Oh,
yeah.
Now, and that's a long time ago.
Dad and Frank Melton and you were in the car as well.
Yes,
I was.
And was Dad probably in it?
He was, yeah, yeah.
No.
I was sitting on his knee. I remember you did the poem. I thought it was lovely then, and I didn't hear it for all those years until the other night.
Until the last night, no.
Yeah, yeah, it did a great job. It was lovely.
Yes, it went nice.
And it's wonderful how you can remember it after all the years.
Well, I was afraid that I'd forget forget it now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't say it now for a long, long time till about the last night.
Did you have it off to a tea all the time? You didn't miss a bit of it.
No.
Not a bit of it.
No. Please.
Will you be here for the summer now? Do you stay here all the time again?
I do. I'm a year here now again.
Yeah, I knew you were back again, all right, but I didn't know how long you were back. Like,
I'm a year here now since last month.
Yeah. Ah, sure, it's lovely here. You couldn't beat it here.
Nice, quiet place, and they come down to me once a week generally.
Oh yeah.
And Peter Farrell done a bit of painting outside, and John and Maureen. You can come in for a minute when you're.
Okay. Oh, did you?
Well, they got a second-hand stove, John got.
Oh yeah.
And he bought it. He had to go from the priest in Laban.
Oh yes.
And he had got in some other heating, and he got it reasonable.
Oh, very good, yeah.
Turf and briquettes and everything.
Oh, they're very good, them stoves.
Yeah.
David Marcus sells stoves now back in Rossa there.
Yes.
He deals in stoves. Yeah. They're all different kinds of prices, like, you know.
Different kinds of prices.
Yeah.
This one was a good few years, not too long in use now, and the priest in Mountain John, and he got it for £200. I thought it was very reasonable.
Oh yes. Oh, it was very good value. Yeah, you couldn't go wrong with that. Yeah.
No, you couldn't.
Was it Father Kelly that had it?
It was.
Oh yes.
Father Kelly in Laban now.
He's retired now, isn't he?
Is he retired now?
I think he is.
Father Keogh.
Oh, Father Keogh that had it.
Father Keogh that had it was.
Oh no, yeah, no, Father Keogh is there.
There's another Father Keogh retired in Turnbridge.
Yeah, I know him well.
That's right. Now.
The Hon.
Yes, the Hon.
The Hon they call him, yeah.
And there's a new priest now in Turnbridge, Father Dominic.
I know him too, yeah.
He's from down Toonside.
Yeah,
and he comes to me every first Friday.
Does he? Oh, very good.
He's a very nice man.
Oh, yeah.
He has a lot of work to do now, like all the priests.
He was in Rinmore for a good few years.
I think he was
in Galway. I remember him in there. I used to go in there myself to Mass one time.
Rinmore, and he's very nice. And he goes to Una Maloney.
Oh, does he?
And he goes to Mary Morrissey. Yeah. Paddy Maloney and Mary gone to Lourdes today.
Oh, are they?
They are.
P.C. Clune is on that trip as well.
Is P.C. Clune on that trip?
P.C. and Noni are going.
Oh, are they going too?
And
the Bishop of Galway is going.
Oh, is he?
He is.
I know that Peter and Petey and the wife were invited to a wedding that we're going to next Friday. It's on in the Radisson Hotel in Galway.
Yes.
But I knew they couldn't go because they were going to Lourdes.
Going to Lourdes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Very good, so.
So, now...
Were you ever in Lourdes, Dominic?
I wasn't ever in Lourdes.
No. I wasn't either. No, my wife was in it a couple of times, alright.
Oh, yes.
It's supposed to be lovely.
Was your wife there the last night?
She was, yeah.
She was. I was thinking now it was her, but
yeah.
I wasn't so sure. That was great. It was nice, wasn't it?
Oh, I loved it. It was lovely.
It was great. And I met Tommy. He left me down home.
Oh, yes.
And sure, Paddy Fahey was there, Robert Connell and Michal. Michal is a nice player.
Oh, he's a grand box player. I called down again yesterday.
Oh, yes.
I bought a barbecue down to do a barbecue for the kids.
Oh, yes.
And I wanted the gas. I wanted the cylinder of gas, so I went down again yesterday for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
So
and they're very nice. And Eamon and Shirley are nice people.
They are lovely, yeah.
I'm sure Paul, Reenie and the husband from America, they're very nice.
Yeah.
There's one huge man there, he's 6'3" and he's only 18.
I saw him, yeah, he's huge. Is that Reenie's son?
That's Reenie's son now.
Oh, yes.
Just 4 boys, I think.
Yeah. Hanley's always a great place for parties, wasn't it?
Great party.
But it was their house, yeah.
In here now. They were all born in here.
Yeah.
There's 4 people now having their winters. They're on the gas.
Oh, I heard that. Are they Spanish? Are they Spanish?
No, they're Irish people. There was 4 French lads to come.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I don't know, they couldn't follow the language very well, and they didn't, so they decided that they didn't come anyhow.
Oh, did they not?
But they got locals, one from Cork and one from Mayo.
Oh, that's great, yeah. There's some of them staying down in Colley's as well, I believe.
Down in Colley's? Oh,
yeah.
Padraig has gone up onto a new house now.
He's up on the main road there, yeah.
On the main road, yes, very good. There's big changes, isn't there?
Oh, there is big changes, that's right, yeah.
Oh dear, there is. And Settle keeps some of them too, I think.
Yeah.
It does.
Is the Turlough flooded now?
It wouldn't be flooded now, I'd say.
Yeah.
It probably...
it made an awful lot of rain this year, didn't it?
Did we get a terrible wet month of May?
It was the wettest ever, yeah. And June was the best, yeah.
But I'm hopeful now. It is right to be hopeful that we might get a bit of heat in July.
I hope so, yeah.
Hopefully now.
For the races.
Now. Do you ever go racing? Or?
Oh, I do. I go nearly every year for one day, yeah.
Your family are fairly big now, sure.
So the youngest now is 21.
Oh, thanks be to God.
You wouldn't feel the time going. No.
And since Dad, the poor man, passed away.
That's right, 10 years now.
He'd have had a lovely life since there was so many matches.
That's right.
Yesterday now, it was full of matches.
It was great, yeah.
There was soccer, and there was football, and there was hurling.
He'd enjoy that. He would enjoy that.
He would, the creature.
Yeah.
But thank God he lived so long, and he lived to see Galway winning all Ireland.
He did, all right.
And he was the first man out from Croke Park.
I saw him, yeah, running out.
The first man running out, you know. He was such a deal and such an enthusiast.
Oh, he was very mad. He was mad. He was mad for hurling. Mad for it.
And he'd come there with the post and we'd have a debate about the hurling. And he'd meet Bob Casey then.
Yeah. He'd be all day doing it. He'd be talking to everybody about it. Yeah. I'll go in for a second, so Dominic, before I go. It's a lovely, cosy house, Dominic, isn't it?
Please, Anna.
I'm just taking you there for a few more minutes in the house, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't it? That's excellent. There's great heat out of it, isn't it?
There's heat out of that now.
Right.
It's hot and top and all, and no smoke since now.
Oh, yeah.
And Peter Maloney got that bit of this kind of rock down in Tune that you could out, and I didn't want it somewhere, and it would be the wall. Peter said, do you want that? Well, you can bring it away with you, the man said. So Peter brought it and cut it in two and put it in there. But there was nothing under the stove.
It was very neat.
It is very neatly done.
I was looking at Bob the other day. He don't look that well, he doesn't.
He was here a while ago, in fact. Now, Bob,
thought he got very shook.
He got very shook. He's very bad with diabetes.
Oh, is that what he has?
He has. And he has cataract.
Oh, I didn't know. I was wondering what it was, alright.
And he's in for the last, his sugar levels were gone up to 26 or 7, wasn't that very, that was very high.
Ah, well, he'll be alright so once he controls that.
They haven't brought in now 3 or 4 Wednesdays in Turn. And they want to operate for the cataract now, and they're bringing him in a Wednesday for an operation.
Oh, yes. I saw Pat Byrne and that and right. You know Pat Byrne Mac, he has a factory. He got diabetes as well, and the weight fell off him. He got awful thin.
Awful thin.
But he came back again great in once you know what you have and you take the treatment and you can control it, like you get fine.
He has to inject himself now, I must say 3 times a day.
Oh, I didn't know he had diabetes at all.
He has.
I was wondering why he got so shook looking already.
That's why he got so shook looking. And he got kind of, and the sight went in, he can't drive. So he was working in the Sacré-Cœur.
That's right.
And he got out of it. He wasn't able to drive, he couldn't see the road or anything, so it was dangerous, Peter. So he's not so well then for the last Mary Kate comes back and she looks after him. And he'd be drinking, anytime he'd be here now, I'd have to give him a couple of cups of water. And if I give him tea, he'd drink 2 or 3 cups of tea, you know.
Would he?
He would. That's the comes to the diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Does he take sugar?
No, he has sugar of his own now.
Oh, I see, oh, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
And he was eating chocolate and eating ice cream and neglecting himself.
Oh, yes.
You know, and
when sky high.
It was gone sky high. Fair play to Mary Conley and Myra Hendy. They came down one day and they cleaned out the house. And he had a world of old sweet papers and everything. And Myra brought him up for the dinner then for a full week or fortnight, you know.
Yeah.
And she made him go out walking.
I know, yeah.
And so he has improved since now.
Oh,
and if he has the eyes done now and keep his medicine taken, you know, and injections, he'd rally again, you know. He's a fairly young man, you know.
So he's only in his 50s?
Yes, he's in his late 50s now, I'd say.
About 58, is he?
He would be now, I think.
Yeah.